Okay, Amanda, go ahead.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So I'm so excited to be on here with you guys tonight. This is such a blessing, and you guys are going to be in for an amazing treat. I am blessed to know Robert for a few years, and it is just incredible what he has done, not for me, but all of the hundreds and thousands of people that he has changed their lives. He is truly an amazing mentor. He goes out there and shows you how he does it himself. He is a 7+ figure earner. He has helped 60 other people become millionaires, which is incredible. And I hope to see every one of you on here, his next millionaire. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome to you my amazing mentor, Mr. Robert Hollis.
Amanda, thank you so much for such a sweet, sweet intro. Right now I feel like pancakes with syrup poured on them. So
you deserve all the syrup.
Well, one of the things I can do is say that for those of you that are on here that are part of Amanda's team, she is just amazing. And watching her grow every single month, every single quarter has been just a blessing for me. So I thank you very much for being on here. And what I'm going to do is really quickly share with you what exactly you need to do to take a look at this. Terry and I are very blessed, as Amanda said, to been in this company almost 4 years and just surpassed over $3.5 million. Now, that's crazy to me because I used to be a mechanic. And so, I just know that, when you listen to people that are successful, I said this in a training that I did today for Latin America that was translated. It's pretty amazing that I learned to do all the jobs that I ever did to get paid from other people that knew how to do that job. Like a pretty no-brainer. So I hung around a bunch of people that are auto mechanics. And that's how I learned to be an auto mechanic. And so when all of a sudden I got hurt and I no longer could take care of my family and provide for them, I really opened up my mind and I said, I just got to find another way to financially, make sure the promises take care of for my family that I made. And when your mind's open, it's like a parachute, it works. And all of a sudden I had a friend I only met a couple of times. His name was Sean Hennigan. I'll give him credit for the rest of my life because he introduced me to my mentor. And he just fairly simply said, Robert, this guy makes incredible money and he's looking to train people to show them how to expand the company that he's with. And at that time, he said that the guy was making $62,000 a month. It was attached to the pay stub. This was 35 years ago. And if you're like me and very skeptical, I said something really stupid. I said, no one makes that kind of money. But we all know that there's a lot of people that make this money. Now people make millions of dollars on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook. And, there's all these people that make money by just following someone else that knows how to do it. So the first thing I want to do to share with all of you really quickly is how to create a free account and how to go in and look at everything so you can make a great decision. Intelligent people do that. And so I'm going to share my screen here really quickly, get back with the person that shared this with you. And I already filled in the information. So first, last name. And then I'm just going to put a random number in here so we can continue. Put in your phone number if you so desire. And when you click on this, it's immediately going to create a free account. Being pre-enrolled. So now that you're pre-enrolled, there's a video in here that you can watch. And when you click on it, it's a guy that I am so excited to be one of the first to congratulate you on pre-enrolling in My Daily Choice. And what I do in this short, 7 minutes and 21 seconds is show you how to scroll down and create a free account. And so that's exactly what you do to start. Now, we're an affiliate or referral company. So every one of you might have created a free account with Zoom. If you're on here, congratulations. You created a free account with YouTube and Facebook, maybe Twitter, maybe Instagram, maybe TikTok, maybe Amazon. Do you guys know of anyone that actually created a Netflix account, but a Hulu account, an Amazon account, but they shared it with others? I'm sure they didn't know. Of course they knew. And what ends up happening is when you give somebody something for free, they do their due diligence, and then all of a sudden, you know, my sons are using my Netflix account, my Hulu account, my YouTube account, and all of a sudden they go in and they're going to watch something, and they go, I don't know if I want my parents knowing I'm watching this. They might think I'm a little weird. And by genius, they create their own Netflix account and start sharing. So in this business, you get to go in, check out everything that you want to know to make a great decision. And at that time, you could do one of a number of things. One, you could say, this is just not for me. And that's fine. Some of you are going to say, wow, there's 300 products. You know, I think I'm going to try one of these. 60-day money back guarantee. Now, there's a new word that I'm going to give to you guys that I just learned it a couple of weeks ago. It's called a prosumer. So go on Google, look it up. I didn't know what it was, but influencers are called prosumers. So we all know what a consumer is, how many people consume every day, you know, so buy from Amazon, go to Walmart, go to Target. I just love my wife because still after all these years with the money we're making, she still has things she just buys from Walmart. She just still has things she buys from Costco. She still just has things that she buys from Target. So thank God she still is a thrifty person after making all this income. So money doesn't change you. Money just makes you more of who you already are. And so what is really, really amazing is that all of a sudden, you know, we're in a position where we can actually go out and help more people. And so that's a consumer. A prosumer is someone that buys something, but then they go home and they might do a video and tell people, but they give them a link. And when that person clicks on a link and that person buys it, voila, the company splits the money with the person that's promoting it. So prosumer is a professional or a person that's productive and showing people. So is there any one of you on here that's ever referred anything to people and you just did it out of the kindness of your heart? We do it all day, every day. Oh my God, you should see this movie. What are you watching on Netflix? This is the last thing that we binged. You know what I mean? We're constantly doing this. It's just to be in a better place. So you can create an account for free, go through it, and then make a decision if you want to refer it or not. Another thing that you can do is if this is not for you, you can at least now know that it's an 8-year-old company. And the last 8 years did over 600 million in sales. And listen to this, over 20 people have earned a certificate like this one that you earned over $1 million in commissions. And so we're really, really blessed, and we're not the only person that's doing this. And I, like Amanda said, I can't wait to be in the audience crying as she walks the stage and gets one of those. There's no doubt in my mind she's going to do it. And she loves her team and she's going to take them with her without a doubt. So one of the things I want to share with you again is just don't overthink it. A lot of people will look at this and they say, I know what this is. This is one of those companies. That would be like saying a cell phone that they used in Wall Street, you know, the big brick, you know what I mean? That was a cell phone. That is not a smartphone. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's a big difference, and everything is being upgraded. You know, I did a video recently talking about upgrading your life. You know what I mean? And it's crazy that people will upgrade their phones, they'll upgrade their computers, they'll upgrade their TVs. And people always say to me all the time, well, I know of other companies that sell products like yours. And I go, listen, everyone sells televisions. Everyone sells televisions. So how many of you have a television? How many people have more than one television? So think about this. Why are they still selling televisions if everyone in the world is selling televisions? Upgrade. We want the better picture. We want the smart TV. It took a long time for my sons to get me and my wife to leave cable. But we did it. And so I just want you guys to know is this is a way to upgrade your life, supplement your income, and be a prosumer. It allows you to refer products that are not sold in stores. They're incredible quality products that every one of you use every day already. So, we want you to upgrade your lifestyle, upgrade your health, upgrade everything. So get back with the person that invited you with this video and very simply just say, listen, send me that affiliate link. I want to go in there, create a free account. And then once you guys have questions, please get back to the person that introduced you to this. And they can get you to Amanda or somebody else or myself. But we're here to help you learn how to be successful. Our marketing system's free. Our app on our phone is free. The problem with people becoming prosumers and affiliates with other companies is they don't provide any of that. We provide all of it for free, including the capture page that you see. So what I'm going to do is turn this back over to Amanda because she's got a couple of guests that she has on here that is going to share some short testimonials with you. So back to you, Amanda.
Thank you so much, Robert. I can listen to you talk all the time, and I love how aligned we've become. And even just within this Zoom, you're saying upgraded. And one of the people I want to introduce to you guys is actually one of my top affiliates on my team, and she is my aunt. And when she got into this company, is because she wanted to upgrade her health and her finances, and she has done just that. So I would like to introduce you to my Aunt Joanne, who is going to share a little bit about her journey here with this amazing company.
Hi, Robert. Hi, Amanda. Can you guys hear me okay?
We can. How are you?
Great. Thank you. How are you?
Blessed and highly favored. Please share with us.
Well, it's kind of a funny story. 3 years ago, I was watching Amanda on a live talking about this CBD stuff and how it helped her family, how it was helping her husband. And at that point, I have an autoimmune disease, so I go to a neurologist every 6 months. And I was at the lowest point I had ever been in my life. My balance was bad. I was having flare up after flare up, pain, fatigue, you name it. And I was going through it, plus the fact that I was broke. And I went to the doctors and I said, I'm not living my life. I'm miserable. I can't function. All I want to do is sleep. I need something. And, they want to put you on all kinds of medications. And that wasn't the route that I wanted to go. It's not me. And she was actually talking to me about CBD. And I was like, what the heck is that? I had never heard of it before.
Like me, I was like, what is this?
No, I had no idea what it was. And she was kind of explaining it to me. And it just so happens that night I was watching Amanda's live and she starts talking about CBD. So I messaged her and I said, yeah, it was like a sign from above. I had messaged her and I said, listen, my son had sleeping issues. I was having health issues. My dog has anxiety. I'm like, my whole family needs this. Like, I'm going out of my mind. And I actually tried it on the dog first. We let the dog be the guinea pig because I didn't know what this stuff was. And it started helping the dog. And then I started my son on it and he started sleeping through the night. And then I said, all right, well, it's my turn. And I can't, oh my God, I have my life back. My balance is great. I haven't had a flare up in years. I go to the neurologist like once a year. It's just been a miracle and a godsend. And I can't imagine my life without this company. And, I was working a full-time job and now I'm semi-retired from that and strictly doing my daily choice. And I'm loving every minute of it. And like Amanda said, Robert, I can sit and listen to you for days.
Well, Joanne, thank you so much. I mean, that really touched my heart. It's some of the stories that I've heard, now your story, it tears me up because it's just miraculous of what this product does. And unfortunately, we have to say this thing where we're not allowed to make product claims, and Joanne's
Right.
story is a personal story and it's hers. And you either felt it like I did or you didn't. But one of the things I can tell each and every one of you, trying the product out like my wife and I did for 60 days to see if it worked. It worked for me in the first couple of days. It really did. And get this, I told Josh and Jenna that I didn't feel anything. I didn't believe in the product. And so Josh said, well, go off of it. I go, that's silly. And I went off of it for 2 days, and then I played a lot of sports, and all of a sudden I'm trying to get out of bed and I go, oh, I remember. And so the best testimonials we got is people go, I don't know if it's doing anything. Really, stop taking it. And you'll give me a call back. So Joanne, thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to have you. So Amanda, who else do we have?
Okay, so up next I have for you guys, I actually love this story. She is one of my newest affiliates. She started out as a customer for the past 2 years. She was like one of you guys watching it, joined. And after she's seen all that's going on for everybody else, she's like, I need to change my finances now. So Jessica is going to share a little bit of her story. So go ahead, Jessica, take it away.
Thanks, Amanda. Hi, Robert. Can you guys hear me?
Hi, see you great. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you guys so much for having me here. I'm so excited to be here. Like Amanda said, I am new as an affiliate to My Daily Choice, but I am certainly not new as a customer. So a little bit of background. When I was 7, I was already in a neurologist's office on a weekly basis for migraines. That lasted all the way through to my adult life. Around high school is when the panic attack started, the anxiety, all of the different therapists shuffling around, the different medications that they kind of put through your body to try and find the right concoction for you. And so that's how I lived my life. I lived my life with a bunch of pill bottles in front of me and trial and error. I had 2 children, and then I had a divorce, and I was trying to get myself out of that. And I met my wonderful boyfriend that I am with now. And he unfortunately suffers from lupus. And when I met him, he was just CBD, CBD, CBD. And I had never heard of it. No idea what he's talking about, but I really liked him. So like, tell me more, Ryan, tell me more. So as he would share with me how CBD has helped him and all of his symptoms with lupus, he would like nonchalantly throw in there like, yeah, I think it's good for headaches. I think it's good for migraines, or, it really could help with your depression or anxiety because it helps me with my seasonal depression. And he was just kind of like gently trying to introduce me into something that I had never tried before. So Ryan was able to connect me with Amanda, and that is just where my life changed. Yep. CBD has never been out of my system since I started it, and I have been able to come off of all of the prescription medications as well. Awesome. So once it really is life changing. So once people started to notice a difference in me, it wasn't that, time healed, I'm sure that that's part of it, like the anxiety and all of that you go through, but CBD is what changed me. CBD is what fixed me. My panic attacks were going away. My racing thoughts were gone. I was able to focus. I was happy. I wasn't missing work because of migraines on a weekly basis. So as people started to notice this, I just like organically shared what I was using and shared what it was. And so I started to have friends join in and want to use it, or I'd be sharing my bottle, like, here, try this. I know how much that sucks. Try this. And I figured, you know what, like I should start actually sharing my story and become an affiliate. And it's been a short amount of time, but I've met so many people already, and I'm helping people that were in the same boat as me. And the fact that I see it work for people who have an autoimmune disease firsthand. And I see it work for people who have anxiety or depression or migraines like I do. To see the ability of one product, it's mine.
Well, thank you. Man, that was a great story, Jessica. Boy, just an incredible story. One of the things I can tell every one of you to do too is I just tell people, go to YouTube and put in CBD oil and then use the space bar. And then just put in whatever you think that you have a problem with. And I mean, from Dr. Oz to the doctors to Dr. Gupta with CNN. I mean, the amount of information you'll get will blow your mind. Another thing is a lot of people don't know is that the PubMed.gov is PEBMED.gov. And it's a governmental website that has all the medical publications in the world. And if you go there and put in CBD, The last time I checked, it was over 7,100, and that was a couple of years ago. So it's just not our story. You know, a lot of people know this stuff. And just like you two, I was scared to death of CBD. I didn't know what it was. And I'm almost 60. So I grew up in the era with, you know, Ronald Reagan, just say no. You know, and so my wife's like, you know, she's using it, you know, she's, you know, opposites attract, you know what I mean? So it was like, she's like using it like nothing, but the company she was getting her CBD from ran out. And I mean, stop doing business. And so she said to me, she said, man, my back's really bothering me. And I really need to find another CBD company. And here's silly me. I go on Google wanting to help her and put in most documented CBD. And a lab report came up of one of the HempWorks products. And I went, I'll try it. And the next thing I know, $3.5 million later, I just did a training. We have 5,500 personal customers. Imagine that. So I'm telling everyone, I will continue to tell everyone, and that's awesome. So now I'm really excited to hear Amanda's story. So she did an incredible introduction, and we're going to finish up with Amanda. So Amanda, go ahead, please.
Thanks so much, Robert. And thank you guys all for sitting on here and sharing this story. I will try and keep my story short because I can talk for days with the amount of things that this company has changed for my life, like down to the soap we use in the shower, the makeup on our faces. The opportunity is endless. But what I want to share most about it is what it does for your life in finances, and no claims, of course. This is just the effort that I put in and what I get back from it. But I was a person who needed something to help change my life. And Robert said, you got to get in here. And I got in here. And I've never had any experience with any type of sales, nothing like that. And this past time in Vegas in October, I was able to walk a stage and get an award. It's back there for the 3rd rank in this company. Like, it is amazing what you can do when you just get out there and share the true stories that happen in our lives. And when I found this company, we were in a dark place financially. And I'm like getting emotional because I'm in such a different place now. I mean, the car outside I get is from my car bonus at this company. How I pay my bills is from this company. And the people that I've met and the experiences that I get, it's so much more than just an amazing product. It's a total different way of life. And you need that community and that home. So I love that so much from this company. It's just been amazing what all the products have done for our lives. It started with my husband. You know, I had to help him out with the oil and the things that he was going through. And within a few days, like Robert said, we noticed the change. And I was like, let me try it for myself. And then it's just a way of life for us now. And I will leave you guys with this, my line that I tell everybody: you have nothing to lose besides for what you're struggling with or what you need in life. If not, you get your money back, right? Or it's free. You have nothing to lose but the stuff you're trying to lose, right? So give it a try, reach out to somebody. You guys are going to get aligned with not only me, but this amazing mentor, Robert Hollis, who works endlessly to help me. And I'm so appreciative. So thank you so much for being on here with us, Robert, and everybody else for coming on.
Well, thank you so much. And I'm telling you what, my wife and I are sitting in that deal, watching Amanda go across the stage, and she's like a daughter to me. You know, me and Terry are crying. We're so proud of her because a lot of you might not think this is for you. And all I can tell you is get with the person that invited you, because that's what Amanda said. And apparently Jessica said it for a while. And it's like, we actually say all these limiting beliefs in our mind, but we really don't understand what this is. You know what I mean? So when you see how simple it is and how simple the marketing system is, it's so simple and it's easy. And I believe in you, and I know you can do it. So if no one's giving you permission to succeed in life, let us tell you, you can do it. So I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. We'll see you at the next one. And man, you ladies did an incredible job. Thank you so much, Craig. God bless and have a wonderful night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you so much, Robert. Sorry I was late. Good night.
Awesome. Good night.